I found your book on a rainy Thursday, hidden on a shelf where forgotten things stay. The cover was torn, the title half gone, like it had been waiting there all along. No photograph, no author's name, just faded letters and coffee stains. I bought it because it cost almost nothing, never knowing it'd become everything. The first page opened with a girl in a train, a heart full of sunlight, a suitcase of pain. And every line felt honest somehow, like you were speaking to me right now. I didn't know your face or eyes, but I knew your soul between the lines. She left the ending blank, but she filled my world with wonder. A stranger writing pieces of herself, like hidden notes under thunder. I fell in love with every chapter, every dream she dared to share. And though she never knew my name, I felt like she was there. Some people fall for a smile, some fall for a touch they can't forget. I fell for a woman I'd never met. Your heroine danced through midnight streets, chasing old ghosts she couldn't defeat. She laughed too loud, she loved too deep, and somehow sounded just like you. I carried that novel everywhere, reading your words like a whispered prayer. Coffee shops, buses, lonely nights, your story became my favorite lie. Then chapter 14 simply stopped in the middle of a sentence lost. And if he ever finds nothing more, no final page, no goodbye scene, just silence where your heart had been. She left the ending blank, but she filled my world with wonder. A stranger writing pieces of herself, like hidden notes under thunder. I searched for clues inside the pages, dates and places, names and signs, trying to find the woman who had somehow moved into my mind. Inside the back cover I found a note, a bookstore stamp from years ago. A tiny town 100 miles away, the only lead I had to chase. So I drove through roads and memories, following a story's ghost, until an old librarian smiled and said, I remember her. My heart forgot how to beat. She said you used to write by the window every Saturday at 3, always working on the same novel, always ordering tea. You left the ending blank, but fate was writing one for us, because that librarian handed me a box covered in dust. Inside were pages never published, the chapters you had left behind. And on the very final page were words that changed my life. To whoever finishes this story, know that every ending starts anew. If these pages ever find your heart, then maybe I'll find you too. So now your book sits by my bed, its final chapter safely read. And every night before I sleep, I wonder where you are, because somewhere in this world tonight, a woman who never knew my name wrote the greatest love story of my life, and she left the end.